Hello, Ramley and other NFL family. I'm Payout Time. Please like, comment, subscribe if you love talking football, and especially if you're a Rams fan. Let's get into it. We're talking about Matthew Stafford's elbow. There's some concern about it, and I debated even making a video about this, but there's just so many reports coming on that I felt there is some weight to this. I would love to hear your feedback, not to overreact. Don't want to cause any panic within the Ramley. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How concerned are you? According to Cameron De Silva in his article, on Wednesday, Stafford didn't throw during any team drills as his workload continues to be limited due to the offseason injection in his elbow. Those reps were reserved for John Wolford, Bryce, Perkins, and Perez. After practice, McVay told reporters that Stafford isn't expected to throw in team settings for the rest of camp, though he will continue working in individual drills. And we've seen videos surface on the internet of Stafford throwing, so that's encouraging. NFL insider Ian Rappaport did report on Thursday that Stafford is dealing with what is described as bad tendonitis. A couple hours later, Jordan Rodrigo, our go-to Rams beat reporter, tweeted out, "We'll have more shortly, but Sean McVay reiterated today this is not an issue for Stafford, who dealt with what McVay indicated is a bit of a unique quarterback elbow issue through last year as well. What's new is their management plan, in part because of the extended season." She later on added more info, declined to call Stafford's elbow issue tendonitis, and instead noted that it's a tricky deal and an abnormal for a quarterback. Things that MLB pitchers deal with. And the team is learning more about on the fly. And he added, Stafford looked great in limited reps. She said the team explored a few treatments this offseason with the intent to largely alleviate pain, but this isn't something that we're totally caught off guard with coming into camp. Could he push through it? Yes. Is that the best thing? We didn't think so. With all this news about the elbow injury, I do think that the Rams are just being cautious, and there's not as much of a story here as the media is making it out to be. I think we can stay calm, cool, and collective as Rams fans. I'm not a medical expert, but anytime you do have some sort of injury concerns to a quarterback's throwing arm, I think it's important to highlight, and that's why I made a video about it. I'm not overly concerned. I'm not hitting the panic button. I think that we are going to be fine. I trust that Matt Stafford is a seasoned veteran who, though he always wants to be on the field, he always wants to be working with his wide receivers and his teammates. I do think the coaching staff, combined with Stafford's experience, will remind him that they need him for week one. They don't need him for practice so much. It's more important that he's there week one. And that's what ultimately we're concerned about as Rams fans as well. I'm not overly concerned. Definitely something to monitor. I remember last season when there was a practice where Stafford hit his hand on a helmet, and that kind of got blown out of proportion. So I don't want to do that right now. Sean McVay seems pretty optimistic that Stafford will be there week one, but it does look like Stafford probably won't be throwing a ton in team drills, but more in individual drills for the rest of camp. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Friendly reminder that we are doing a Talkin' Football charity live stream September 8th to celebrate the start of the NFL season. So feel free to show up as we raise money for food insecurity around the world. As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams!